Hello, my name is Colette Walsh, and I am delighted to be part of your Ask for Training journey and to share a little bit of information with you, experience perhaps, and help you along in making your decision of what training is for you. So the role of the Executive Assistant Admin is ever-changing, indeed it is, and we want to be the best strategic partner that we can be for our executive, and we also want to do well at the company and keep working, really. So training is so important to have you add that value to your executive and your company. What we did at SAP was a little bit different. We knew that, trying to get the training to step away from our laptop and everything else was just not going to happen. So we actually bought the training in-house. And we found that by doing this, we could actually share that training with more executive assistants. And we would do it actually on Admin Day, which worked out very well. But before we could do any of this, we had to make sure that we had an executive sponsor who we would work with. We also had to have a business case for what we would do. For instance, we would have admin calls, we had a newsletter, and we had a resource page on a Jam site and other little things. But then what we did was we decided how is it best to share the knowledge with all of our admin counterparts at SAP. And we decided that we would try and do it on National Admin Day here in the US. So we chose April 24th or 25th. It changes every year. And what we actually did was we surveyed all of the admins at SAP to see what topics they wanted covered. And then we worked on the speakers. And I must say, we were very lucky with the speakers that we got in, and Lucy helped us along the way, which was also great. Started small. We first of all did it 2 hours, and then we actually went in the end to actually doing 2 hours in the morning, and then in the afternoon it would be open to other executive assistants. But what I just want to say is it is possible to do, and how you will do it also is to get a good committee working with you if you're bringing it in-house. So we would then, we had Melba Duncan, Lucy Brazier the first year, I believe. Then we actually got Bonnie Lowe-Cramen in, Vicky Solko-Evans, and Lucy again. And then we had Lucy and Annelle Martin. I mean, you love to hear from an executive assistant who's walked the walk and talked the talk. But just to sum it all up is that there is so much out there. You have to ask for training. I mean, we were petrified when we went to the CFO and to the head of HR, but you really find out that they're totally behind you, but you've just got to give them that business case for why you should get the budget. Many years later, we had it established. Our executive sponsor would reach out to the executives. We, the admins, could pick the agenda, pick the speakers. That is so important. Keep the admin in control of the agenda and speakers. And then what we decided to do was, let's open it up to our customer executive assistants. Have them come into us in Newtown Square, which is in Pennsylvania. And then they joined us. And we then would have them in the auditorium with us, with the speakers. But for every year, our idea was to try and connect as many executive assistants at SAP for training. So we would use an IBS platform to connect the virtual executive assistants, which is where it's going for a lot of us right now. So I will finally give you the best thing that happened was that when we invited the customer executive assistants in, we had them in from Campbell's first, and then we had Wawa, and then we had Comcast, and then we had Vanguard, Villanova, to name a few. From this, we then decided to start off our own executive assistant group called the Bridge Group. And now we can offer training to many EAs at SAP on Admin Day, at Campbell's, at Vanguard, at Comcast, at Wawa, to name a few, and Villanova. So we have this kind of something in place whereby we can all connect, break down the silos, and work together as a larger admin group, making sure We push the admin role there and get the training for it. I wish you the best of luck on your journey. And please, if you have any questions or concerns, do reach out to me, cwalsh@executivesecretary.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.